All right, everyone. So we just got the Call of Duty 7 Black Ops multiplayer trailer reveal. We're going to be reacting to it. It's 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I haven't seen it yet at all. I don't know anything about it. So we're going to react in real time. Let's go.
They know we're here. Go out.
All right, I got to turn that off because we're going to get hit with copyright with any music. But so as we go through, all right, so that's showing a little bit of the movement. We might have to watch this a few times. So that's some good jumping ability. Oh, so that's like a hold on a second. Hold on a second. What are we looking at here? Okay, so you jump up. Actually, you know what? Let me play this through so you guys can see, and then we'll go through and react. Let's let this thing play, and then we'll live react to it. So you got someone jumping. You got a human shield. Oh, is that placing a grenade? Wow. Okay. That's pretty cool, right? I don't know if they've had that in past ones, but that looks pretty cool. These are all different. Looks like SMGs. Those are ARs. This is. Oh, we'll pause it once it goes all the way through. We'll go through and look at that. Ooh. So the movement, you could tell, the movement is a little bit good. It's going to be a big part. All right, these are some of the kill streaks. Sadly, as much as I've played Call of Duty, I think I'm going to be pretty bad at calling out. These are like, oh, that was like incendiary rounds. Got these crazy dog like things with the holy crap. All right. What's yeah? Like I said, when we go through and react, I'll be stopping it a lot. I'll pause it so that we could see it through. Ooh, that does look pretty sick. Oh, there's they show on the ground. Millimeter scanner. Okay, that thing might piss people off, huh? What is this? What the hell is this? What the hell is that? Some kind of mech? Overlock gear. Okay, so that's the dog. That looks pretty cool. Okay. I gotta say, there's a lot of these robot things in this. Got like a mech, got that dog. I'm pretty cool with the shotgun though. All right. Oh. All right. So coming out November 14th, they're showing so I think that's, do they show anything? Oh, they do. Okay. We'll keep watching it. Oh, these are the launch maps. All right. We'll have to, okay. We'll read those. Like I said, we're going to go through it all again and stop it a little bit. Okay. Let's go through again. All right. We can't use sound because I can already tell they were using copyrighted music. So we'll go through and we'll react. And that looks pretty standard, right? Pretty standard stuff. Pretty standard stuff. Cool jumping ability, but then there's some type of perk here that puts like a decoy, or not a perk, it's probably an equipment that puts some kind of decoy. Then, of course, you take the human shield, put the grenade on them, throw them out there. Which I will say, that's something that probably looks a lot cooler in a trailer than it will in game, and it probably is going to be a nightmare to even attempt to use. Like that's one of those things that looks super cool when you can, have everything in the environment working perfectly for you versus in a real game. And a lot of the stuff that we're going to be looking at is down at the end anyways, but I do want to pause as soon as we get okay, so this is assault rifle, the Peacekeeper MK1. They're showing you the different attachments, stock, prestige attachment, counter force C1. Graphic overlay added, so that's not something that obviously you're going to be seeing in game. I don't know exactly what that is. You shoot it, oh, and then you could pick it up. I don't know exactly what that is. This is the kill streaks, which are pretty cool. I will say that. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of weird robot things, which And I'm gonna actually I'll wait until we get to that point to really talk about it. But like so, my whoops the thing I wonder is so like is this gonna be controlled by you? Is this some and I haven't I so I've played most of the kind of original Call of Duties, right? When I mean original, I mean the multiplayer ones. So COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, all those old ones up to like Modern Warfare 3. I played Vanguard as of recent, um, and I played the most recent Call of Duty as well. But some of these, like, because we're going, I didn't play a ton of the other games that had some of these newer kill streaks. So I'm a little, so if these are ones that we've already seen, that's the reason I don't really know what they are. But like, what is this going to be something you control? Is this something like dogs where you just put it out there and only, I know only one's coming out, but it goes on by its own? Like, there we go. I'm sure we're going to see that mech thing. Oh, wait. Whoops. Okay. Missed it. All right. Cluster grenade. Overclocks, controllable fuse, cook the fuse, tighter packing, +1 mini grenade. Okay. All right. So you can cook the fuse a little bit. So the movement is super cool. I love this. That looks awesome. Looks like a chopper gunner. The millimeter scanner. So that just seems to be. I wouldn't need to pause on there, but you just should be able to see guys up in front of you, I guess. So here's one thing. All right, let's pause it on this guy. This to me, anytime you see this in a trailer, especially for something with Call of Duty, this could be a really cool addition, or this might be the like worst addition out there. Um, this could ruin the game. You know, I have no clue what the hell this thing is. It's clearly some type of mech, something like that, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm happy to be proven wrong, but anytime I see something like this in a Call of Duty game, I get a little bit nervous. This is just I personally I just don't know if this is what people really want in their Call of Duty game, but we will see. I'm happy to be proven wrong. All right, so this is Score Streak Dog, Sentry Mode, integrated trophy system and supply pack, large battery. Okay, it's just showing you the different like this is I think one of the coolest things that they have now, which is kind of the you know how you could the gun shop or the gunsmith whatever they call it, so you could really build this thing out. That is super cool. I mean these just look chaotic as anything like that, you know. This doesn't really look like I mean that's so chaotic and crazy all of this is like this like where are we going to see this in the game is what I want to know. You know what I mean? Like, where are we going to see this in the game? It's just like some kind of like if you someone goes down, I don't, like where are we going to see that? I'm waiting for the maps to pop up so we could look at all because I am interested in that. The maps are going to be super cool. Okay, so Scar, Homestead, Blackheart, Den, Colossus, Toshin, Flagship, Mission Tide, Retrieval, Paranoia, The Forge, Exposure, Mission Edge, Cortex, Imprint, Raid, Express, and Hijack. So these three down here, I definitely know. Definitely know these three. Um, which to be fair, I loved all three of these maps, so I'm happy to see them back. I feel like there's a potential that I've played some of these other ones too, but I don't know any of the other ones confirmed. So put in the comments if some of these are too. But I know these three are. And you know, look, here's my problem with a little bit of what we're seeing from the trailer is it looks great. Okay, it looks fantastic with how everything comes together and it looks really cool. But I think all of us know that the problem with Call of Duty has not been how the trailers look. The problem with Call of Duty has not been, you know, like what you could put into a headline or into a trailer. it's been the core experience of the online game, right? So take out Warzone, we're just talking about the online multiplayer aspect where it just doesn't have that feel that we remember from Call of Duty. And like I said, haven't played the futuristic Call of Duties, meaning I played kind of the Modern Warfare ones and obviously the ones that take place in older conflicts, but I've never played a ton of kind of the like what was it, Advanced Warfare and stuff like that. I haven't played a ton of those, and so I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. But so far, it just really makes me nervous when you see, kind of robo dogs and these weird mech things as kill streaks. It's like, what kind of game? Like, I just feel like watching this, I didn't learn a whole hell of a lot. You know what I mean? Like, what did we really learn? We're getting the maps. I get it. Like, these are the launch maps. This is something we learned. We saw a few weapons. We saw a few score streaks, but this whole kind of trailer is just like, okay, like you put together, you know what I mean? It just doesn't seem to necessarily, um, I don't know how to say this. Like, it just doesn't seem to really tell us a whole lot about what this game actually is. Like, what is it going to look like when we're playing it? So we'll go to the end here. I mean, so this is Express right here, right? Hold on. This is Express, I believe, because you have this is Express. It does look a little bit different. It looks a little bit better looking than I remember it. Um, this is Hijacked. I believe this over here. I believe this. Let me go. I'm trying to remember the names now. But Raid. Yeah, I think this is Raid. I think that's that middle section on Raid, and it definitely, these do look boosted, like the graphics and all of that. They look much sharper. Um, but I just don't know, you know. I just don't like. To me, watching that trailer, it's like cool, right? You have a lot of cool things, nice. But at the end of the day, what do we really learn from this besides like I said, the launch maps we learned, but we know very little about what this game is going to be and what the gameplay actually looks like, from this. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.